Hi, chat. How's it going? Yeah, apparently my heart rate's still fucked up. Not sure why it's so high, but whatever. Anyway. Yeah, we're back with Raging Tempest. And for once in my life, I'm alone. There's no call. There's no one in the call. Well, there's people in a call, but I'm not gonna call. I'm all on my own. Just me and Raging Tempest and chat. I got chat. I got you all here. So it's okay. You're so lonely. What do you mean? There's a bunch of people in chat. I'm the lonely one. It sounds like I'm talking to myself. You don't even gotta talk and I'll respond. That's crazy. Yeah, talking to myself does sound kind of crazy. Oh, yay. TRT is here to keep me company. Yay. I get to rely on a tower. You're in an empty house? Okay, fair enough. You got me beat there. I do sound like I'm going crazy, probably. You know, part of me wants to try a different heart rate monitor. And if my heart rate is still this high, then I might want to get checked for some sort of medical condition. Because I feel like 100 something is like actually kind of concerning. What do I think of someone currently making a cocav? I think I'm never going to touch it. That's what I think. And rapidly approaching. No. Is TRT even good? TRT is very good. What does that say? Oh! God damn it. I'll get the 15-minute timer. Why is my heart rate spiking as I say that? No idea. My heart rate's just high, I guess. Timer, 15 minutes. Alright. Dude, I actually can't see shit. Watch him get an EPP with this? Yeah, maybe. What's more likely to happen is me not getting anywhere. So, fun fact, I was doing a bit of practice before stream earlier, probably like an hour and a half to 2 hours ago. First of all, while I was waiting for my items to load, I did a run and got to 4. Just on my first run, by accident. And second, I did 10 in one run, and was like, okay, well I guess I'll see how far I get into the final stretch. And did it to the win pad! So I have 10 to win pad now. Just out of fucking nowhere. So that's a cool run to have. I'd like to try to do 9 to win pad, but that's going to take a while. It does get consistent, but it can it only gets consistent after a while, and it's not like 9 and 10 are that easy. Also, thank you for the follow. Battery Eater. Oh, God. Bro's eating batteries everywhere. Watch out, there's lithium! What's my opinion on TOEI difficulty? I think it's a bit overrated. I think it's more like a high to high peak extreme, personally. Because the thing is, yeah, like, if you're playing it as anything above, like, extreme skill, you're going to find it easy, just because of how skill-based it is. But if you play it when it's actually, like, hard for you, you'll find it still pretty hard for an extreme. So I beat it when, like, I beat a couple katas, and I beat it in, like, 3 days or something, but I do think it's not as overrated, or, like, overrated as people say it is. I get it, because it's a very skill-based tower, but that's just my personal opinion. Isn't 9 to 10 50% of the difficulty? No, it's more like 9 to 75% of the difficulty, and 10 is the other 25%. Okay, not really, but 9 is the hardest floor, and 10 is like second hardest, probably. They are most of the difficulty, though. And then the final stretch is like floor 11. Never grinding this now? That's fair. What's the PB? Like mid 4, probably. Or 4? What? Mid 6. I think it turned out a bit much. Be cool if I could see. You already beat this? GG's, dude. I'm working on it. You're on floor 3, Tower Menace. Let's go. Wait, what did Funny say? Floor 3. Oh, yeah. This is floor 3. I blame the cosmetics. Is Jedi a consistent tower? I've heard it kinda is, but I wouldn't know. Did I meet the game? No. The song is just kinda quiet. I guess the game is kind of quiet. When there's no call, I guess I can turn up the volume. 1 second. That's a little bit louder. What do we think? Is this a good volume to have it at? F1 go. Real! I'm going. This is a good volume? Alright. Okay, I'm seeing a bunch of yeses for stream volume and audio volume or stuff like that. So, we should be alright. That's one thing I struggle with, is balancing out the sound in my stream. I don't know why. You know, I don't think I will have it ear blastingly loud. Funny. Thanks for the suggestion, though. I'll keep it in mind. All right, battery. You know, it was weird to think, oh, this tower is going to move Genfell out of my top 3. And then I took a look at the difficulties in, or the kata difficulties in EToH. And then I realized, Genfell's been out of my top 3 for a while. Ever since I beat Toem. You're going to need to see those OBS settings. Desktop's at 0 decibels and audio's at plus 12 decibels. Or like my mic. Those are your desktop OBS setting revealed. Last given Meyer. I'm not gonna rotate everything on stream by 1 degree. Oh yeah, Kyle, so now that I beat Stalemate Redux, I have a new plan on GE. That sounds fire. I'm too lazy to rotate everything. How about that? I decided what I want to do for a next hardest. And the issue is, it's a little level called Yatagarasu, which, you know, is like an XL level. So I decided I created an XL ladder. And there's like 7 XL levels that I'm going to do. Ranging from like really easy extreme, like top 1,000. Or not even top 1,000. All the way up to Artificial Ascent. What's my hardest? Stalemate Redux. I just beat it last night. I guess this morning. Yeah. Yeah, okay, some of the levels aren't great, but they are XL and they look at least interesting. I played a bit of Artificial, so I figured I should probably finish it up. I did 50 to 100, which is like 2% of difficulty. You haven't beat a single demon? Yeah. It took me like a year to beat anything demon-wise, and now I'm like 5 years later. I'm not doing Koa! Ugh, I hate Koaretta. That level's stinky. I'm not gonna lie, Kyle, speed wasn't that hard. Like, it was hard at first, but after a while, it got kind of consistent for me. I mean, from zero is probably a different story, but... At the final stretch of Bent Trauma? God damn. Yeah, I seen that, Lemon. Congrats on cheating. Acropolis is way too hard. Nobody actually beats that. There's no way. I'm not stinky. Shut the fuck up, Cam. Koaretta is bad. And by bad, I mean really, really, really boring. Yeah, but it's Acropolis buff, therefore it's impossible. Oh my god, I can't see shit. Smarf, I'm gonna ban you from using channel points. Is there no stream VC today? There is no stream VC today. I decided I want to focus more on game and chat. So I've decided I'm going to start VCing less for streams. I hope you guys are okay with that. What do you mean, what about me? I'm a mod. What about you, huh? Actually, I resigned from my job and I'm unemployed now. So take that, Lask. Check chat on Roblox. Do I want to? Oh, did Rigatoni beat it? I'm assuming that's Rigatoni. Let's go! Good luck, battery. Bro, I get bullied for having a job. I get bullied for being unemployed. What do you guys want me to do? Like, no matter what happens here, I'm gonna lose. You guys are raising my heart rate. You're making me mad. Kill my chat? Well, that would make me happier. I'm kidding. It wouldn't. Dude, I was at Subway. It's like literally this tiniest step up from McDonald's. If that. I'm not playing Eon. What the fuck do you mean play Eon? Yeah, it's the TOCR cosmetic. I gotta play with cosmetics for 15 minutes. It's making me angry. Because I can't fucking see well. At least that's why I hope I'm playing like this. Oh my god. Dude, I actually can't play with cosmetics. This shit makes me look like a fucking glowing angel. And I can't see because of it. I don't even know if I have a Taco Bell in my area. Yeah, the TIM trail, or the one that looks like a fucking hot dog to me for some reason. I don't know, I've always associated the TOAM trail with a hot dog. I never understood it, but that's just what I see it as. Not Glow by Rob Buck. Actually, working at Taco Bell would be the worst, especially when cleaning the bathroom. I can't imagine that would be any fun. Oh my god, we have a gaming legend in our chat. Is that the fucking rat from Donkey Kong Country in your profile picture? Is that what I'm looking at? How long is the timer at? 28 seconds. Getting a job is nice because you make money, but it's also bad because it hurts your mental health. Do not censor job. It's fucking cringe. You're cringe for doing that. Cringe, cringe, cringe. Yay! No more cosmetics. Well, I'll keep Black Hole. Jack, keep this in mind. You'll need a job someday. What GPU do I use? I use a 3070. Don't ask what that was, chat. Don't ask what that was. That was nothing, okay? Hello? Make the first jump. Thank you. That is like the most Raging Tempest fail ever, honestly. Oh yeah, chat. So I also found out 4 is just kind of like hard. It's not. It's just hard. It's not that I'm not consistent at it. It's just hard. To answer my question, yes. Damn, dude, I haven't played Donkey Kong Country since I was a fucking kid. Yeah, honestly, I still don't see that many differences between TOBS and this, other than the nerfs, obviously. Also, the allegations of me killing Truly and Ant Lover are fake. They're so fake. I would hope so. I did know Pi Jupiter beat 2 die after 250 plus minutes. But not 250, my bad. I'm probably going to spend about that much time on this, honestly. I'm already almost at 1,000 minutes and my PB is fucking 6 times 2. Cam, you're forced to do, until you get all the loop upgrades to do Mega Loop. You don't really get that choice. I love the first jump of 3, how it just, like, sometimes it doesn't work. Depends on how many loop per loop upgrades you get with rare flowers. Because honestly, you could do it in like 2 loops if you wanted. Also, Grassland doesn't reset on loop. Joining on your Twitch alt? Alright. You beat your 3rd hardest today? Was that was that a TOEI? You did hear GCI talk. GCI is honestly probably my 2nd favorite idle game ever. It's really good. I haven't done any of World 2 yet. I'll be honest. I haven't played it in a while, actually. I've been busy on other games like Skyblock and Skyblock and Skyblock. I got into Hypixel Skyblock again, and that's like all I've been playing. It's not good. QEI is so free. Yeah, I mean, I stated my opinion on it before. If you're good at the game, you're not going to find it hard at all. Just one of those towers. Great skill booster if you do find it hard, though. I'd imagine. The shit is very holy right now. Let's go. I've played Bed Wars in Hypixel. I'm not a big fan of it. Too much, like, competitiveness in it. Yeah, the 4 song's very good. Really? That was too late? That looked like I was literally in it. Was I not? Dude, that didn't feel too late at all. I have to check. I have to see this. It felt like I did it on time. Oh, I definitely did it too late. Okay. Yeah, okay. Upon rewatch, I hit it barely too late. But my torso wasn't in the double jump at all. Whoa, flat side! What off-brand coil do? I think it's still jump boost. Is it not? Pretty sure it's still like a jump coil or whatever. Why does my throat hurt all of a sudden? Holy. Feels like I just got stabbed in the throat. Oh my god, it's Vince. Why don't I use it? Because that's considered a boost item. And you can't beat soul crushings with boost items. Also, I don't like using items anyway, even if they aren't a boost item. Just no clip through the wind pad? That's what you gotta do in power laws, fun fact. On the new... I don't want to play CGI anymore. That game kind of stinks. Merging just kind of blows ass. What you should do, Cam, is get out of bed and get back on Raging Tempest. They added obbies to it? Like that, like I give a shit. The wind pad is non-solid. Damn, what the fuck? That's weird. I don't care if it doesn't take that long. I don't want to play it. Brain fart, I guess. I don't know what that was. Bro, I just can't play this tower. Dude, what the fuck? Okay, why does that jump actually feel like it just decides when it wants to work? I hate that jump so much. It just actually is like, not today. Sorry, you won't be making it. Like, I swear to God, my angle isn't that different. God, I swear to God, that jump is like the reason I can't get to 4. Like 50% of the time. Good for you, Lucas. I've beaten 1 today. Rip. Yeah, it was a new hardest. There. You wanna drop me for turning too fucking much? How about I do that? I'm not gonna lie, the more I play this game, the more I do want to make a beginner's guide. I'm really, really tempted to. And I probably honestly will. It seems like a lot of fun. I really want to go into depth on everything. Towers you should play at what skill, the different types of gameplay, the different types of, like, different physics mechanics you should know about. And just, like, everything I can go over. It's not even about the views, I just have been very passionate about trying to help others. And, like, I've always been willing to help people, like, choose towers and shit like that. And physics is such an important thing to know about. There's so many little physics tips you need to know that, like, help get your consistency up. Dude, why? It's like I fail that trust or I pass 5. I don't get it. What went wrong that time? And no, I'm not using upward. Like, seriously, what went wrong there? Like, why that time did it not work? Okay, that time I know why it didn't work. Alright, I'll try upward. Oh. Okay, maybe I should have been using upward. Okay, maybe I should have been using upward this whole time. Okay, yeah. Guess I should have been doing it upward. Okay. Well, if I ever get back there, then I can just do that. It still feels like it can just, like, not work, though, honestly. I'll probably choke the angle again. I tend to do that a lot. This is not legit Terry skill, yeah. Oh, Terry skill because, I see. I guess I'm high kata skill, but I feel like I'm more mid kata skill. Because, like, I beat Toem pretty easily, but this I'm not going to be able to beat that easily. Yeah, the new ownership of the game has definitely put a spike in the game popularity, and there hasn't been someone who made a beginner guide in quite a while. So if I put one out, like, it would be the first one in quite a while. I also, again, want to make it like a very detailed guide on pretty much anything you can think of. I want to talk about gameplay types, like physics, towers you should do at what skill levels. Picking out towers you should do. Anything else that I could think of? I don't know. I can't think of anything else at the moment. Glitches could go under physics, though. Well, those would also just go under physics if you think about it, because, like, I guess I could explain different types of Klein objects. But when I say gameplay types, I'm more so talking about purism, classic, like, modern classic, modern tech, jank, you know, that type of gameplay. More intricately? I don't know what you mean by more intricately, but I didn't know experts put out a video like that. Klein objects should probably get their own category. Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't know. For physics, I don't plan to get into, like, anything too nitty-gritty, but, like, stuff like trusses, like, why it might drop you, and, like, how to get a bottom flick off more consistently, and, like, how certain glitches work. Stuff like that. Like, common tech, like, physics tech you'll need to know. Especially around, like, soul-crushing territory. Like, you should know, like, I don't know, just stuff like that. Yeah, and, like, the upwards momentum, downwards momentum, things like that. I'm not going to get into anything too advanced, but definitely some stuff like that. And, like, if you get closer to a truss, you can turn out more on a truss. You just mean more detailed? I don't know if it'll be more detailed or not, but I just plan to go over, like, some good physics tips you should be aware of. Yeah, exactly, Cam. And I also want to explain to people what a flat side actually is. It's not just walking off. You can actually get a jump off on a flat side. Oh, and also one thing I'm going to mention there is to try not to blame fails on the game unless it's actually the game's fault. Learn what, like, rewatch fails if possible and learn what fails are your fault and what fails aren't your fault. I find that helps me a lot. And that's one of the perks of streaming. I can go back and watch my fails and see what happened. And find out sometimes if something is or isn't my fault. Genpel 8 elevators. I'm looking at you. Well, yeah, I'm gonna include stuff for, like, not just soul-crushing players. Really? How did I fail that twice now? Dude, are you fucking serious? Actually, the most filler fucking jump in the tower. That's all I have to do. Like, what the fuck? Wow. So hard. Wow, I couldn't do this. Oh, this jump is like real hard. Oh my god. Wow, the difficulty spikes here. Oh, this jump is it's hard. This must be one of the hardest jumps in the tower. Failing it twice in a row, that means it's really hard. Oh, hard jump alert. Whoa, everyone stay cautious. When this jump appears, you know it's hard. If I pass this, I basically beat the tower because of how hard the jump is compared to everything else. Yeah, you get my point. It's actual just filler. Like, what the fuck, dude? How did I fail this twice now? Well, that's another 6 run just thrown away. When am I going to fail something hard on 6? I don't know. Because that's 3 fails to 6 that I just shouldn't have had. I'm not proving the 6 allegations well right now. I swear I don't find 6 that hard. There's no need to poop strat it. It's literally filler. Like, at least on TOCR, I would fail those jumps. Yeah, I know. I've been trying to stream earlier, especially now that I don't work, but on weekends it's still, or weekdays it's still kind of hard. Am I British? Do I sound British? Yo, GG on TOM. Congrats, dude. Also, while I was in the middle of my 5 run, I thought of something for the EToH guide, but now I forgot it, and I'm really upset I didn't say it out loud. But also, it makes sense I didn't say it out loud. No, I'm not British. Urgh! Oh, I remember. It was about practice methods. Like how to practice and shit like that. Because practicing is one of the most important parts of playing a tower. As much as it sucks. Because I'll be honest, I don't like practicing, but it's a very, very, very important part of playing. Yes and no. Because World 2 has better towers, but at the same time, you should play the older towers, as they don't feel as complicated as newer towers early on. You know? Like, the Ring 1 towers are more simple than the Zone 1 towers. And although, like, generally World 2 is newer and better, if you like those types of towers, because some people fucking hate them and would rather play World 1. But let's not get into that. Point is, World 2 is more modern and generally better, but you should still start with World 1 more, because it'll get you into the, like, the mechanics a little easier than just throwing them all at you at once. Yeah, like, so people who are starting the game are going to have a much easier time with Toast than they will Zero Disturbances, despite Zero Disturbances being easier. Because Zero Disturbances is going to throw too many things at them at once. That's why it recommends you play it after Toast, despite it being an easier tower. I don't know if they're meant to be slightly harder. How's the day gone so far? I failed 6 to filler again. I failed 5. I threw 15 minutes away because I had to play with cosmetics. Other than that, alright. I really hope to pass 6, but apparently that won't happen. They certainly feel harder. I mean, maybe. I know World 2 was meant to feel easier than the Great Inferno as a whole, but I think they simply failed on that part. Like, World 2 was supposed to be easier, but with more towers. But now it has more towers, and I'm pretty sure the average once World 2 Finale comes out is just going to be harder than World 1's. Yeah, the consistency's been getting better, but still not great. I'm better at 4, it seems, though. I'll probably give a tower recommendation guide for, like, any point in the game. Like, all the way up from easy to kata, I'd recommend towers. Or, what I could do is take inspiration from Tempest's Geometry Dash guide, where instead of telling you, like, what towers you should do, he put a list full of, levels and what, like, area that they're, like, why they're hard, basically, like, if it's, ship-based, or wave-based, or, endurance-based, and stuff like that. So maybe I could do the same with most of the towers in the game for, a difficulty. Rather than just being like, play this tower, and then this tower, and then this tower. I think that would be a lot better idea, because then you can find out what skill you're better at, and decide which towers you want to play to get better at each skill. And also, like, choose your own towers to play, rather than just following a set guide. Because I think that's a very important part of this game, is to find out what you should play yourself, rather than just using a guide or something. Because everyone plays differently. I do have it, Crazy. Kind of the GDDP, but it was in one of Tempest's videos. It was the same idea, though. Yeah, I'll send it to you after stream. Alright, see ya, Cam. Gonna beat TOI to get better at GPJs, yeah. Yeah, definitely worth it to do TOI to get better at GBJs of all things. TOI helps with bad gameplay, which is a skill set, I will not lie. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it tells you the exact towers you should play. Why is my heart rate above 120? Yeah, it tells you what towers you should play in an exact order. I don't think that's how a guide should work. Why did I flat side? Are you fucking serious? Bro, okay. End of 3 all the way down to 1. That's awesome. I don't think the heart rate was at 6. Crazy. Oh, what was the heart rate at 6? Oh. I'm pretty sure it was in like the 120s to 130s. I don't think it was super high. I genuinely thought you meant like, was the heart rate at 6 BPM? To which I'm gonna have to say no to that one. Yeah, talking about TOI made me nervous. It raised my blood pressure and heart rate. Dude! Can we stop doing this not flicking thing? Yeah, it was a dyslexia moment. Toffin, then TOI, then TOER. Yeah! Great progression. I think you forgot about Toxic. And Toss him. You can't forget Toss him. Trump Tower as our first Tory. What the fuck? What would Trump Tower be like? Actually, I don't want to know. Damn, Funny, you're cooking. That's a pretty good Terry progression, I'm not gonna lie. That's like really good. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Funny, I do too. I don't find 7 that hard, but I find it harder than 6. 8's the hardest one of the 3 though, for sure. No doubt in my mind about that one. Dude, oh my god. So, out of curiosity, guys, what would you say TOGF's skill is? Because honestly, I would give it an all-around other than client objects. It has both raw, or like, it has raw, endurance and punishment in it. Although, yeah. Endurance and difficulty spikes. I guess difficulty spikes could be considered its own thing. But most towers have difficulty spikes. Yeah, TOGF is like half an hour long without fails. It's long. It's not like the most endurance-based tower out there, but it definitely has some endurance. Yeah, crazy. That's awesome. But like, raw from floor 6, because floor 6 is long and also has like pretty difficult gameplay. It's endurance because of how long it is, and there's also nerve control at play from 7, or I guess 7. But like 8 to 10 is very nerve-wracking. So maybe not endurance, but definitely. Well, no, still endurance, but maybe not punishment. But definitely nerve control. Yeah, that's a pretty good endurance insane. Crazy, you will make them quit the game. Yo, thanks for the follow. I can't read that on this color. I can't read my Twitch follows ever. They're too small on OBS and I can't read in general. Yo, what's up, Rigatoni? Congrats on bench trauma, dude. No, I fell. TOCR, I'm pretty sure it's safe to say that it's pretty raw-based. Also, what the fuck? How did I not flick? What? Like, what happened? Why are the trusses in this tower actually the worst thing to exist? Okay. You fluked 9, 10, and the final stretch? What the hell? I mean, 10's like pretty flukable, but 9 in the final stretch? Dude. You're actually the best player ever. What? And I thought I got lucky with bench trauma. What game is that? This is Eternal Towers of Hell. I don't think stream sniping is as easy as you think. 1, I'm in the latest area in the game, which requires a ton of towers beaten. 2, I'm literally in a private server, which you can only get into with an invite, so if you could stream snipe me, by all means go for it. I've only been stream sniped, like actually stream sniped once in a private server. And that was by a moderator, or like a builder for the game. So, Ryan beat TOQU? What the fuck, dude? People are getting too good at this game. Just guess the code. Yeah! It's only like a string of 30 letters or something. Should be easy to guess. Even if it wasn't private, though, the issue is you still have to get to this area, which requires like 85 towers beaten. And I don't care who you are, that takes a while. Unless you, like, buy I guess just VM, because... That sounds like a lot of fun, actually. I've heard Eternal Void is like the best horrific there is. Damn, dude, YouTube chat has fallen off as of late. I've been getting so many more viewers on Twitch than YouTube recently. Have I beaten EToH? No, I'm saving that for second last now. I don't think I'm going to be playing Great Citadel of Vacant Hindrances, thanks. Oh my god, stop. Cutting it every other second. Is that happening to everyone? Oh, also YouTube chat caught back up. I lied. I don't know why that would be happening. Is that happening to anyone else where my sound is just cutting out every second? No, dude, stop. It's fine, not happening. Mainly on YouTube chat. Or, like, mainly on YouTube. I don't know if it's happening there or not. Cringy obelisk. Would I rather get to 6 or get to 7? That's a hard one. I'm not really sure. I think I'd probably rather get to 7, but it's close, that's for sure. What? Why does this always happen with elevators, dude? I swear to God, every fucking tower with an elevator does this shit to me. So, I think it's safe to say that wasn't my fault, and I think you guys can agree with me on that. Well, I jump from the left side. It's always been the one I use. I don't know. It's never failed me. The only time I failed that was when I missed the double jump, but that was just because I clicked it too late. But that was just not my fault at all. What? The only thing I can think of, and the only thing, is somehow I hit my head on the fucking, like, platform in the middle of that elevator. Somehow. Oh my fucking God. Well, that was cool. I'm really glad that happened. Thanks for making me lose a 6 run because of whatever the fuck that was. I have a feeling I'm not going to end up enjoying this tower, and it's not going to be anything of my doing. Which really sucks, because this tower's cool, and I want to enjoy it. But I have a terrible feeling I'm not going to like this. Yeah, it must have been the fart in my general direction that made me lose my momentum. That had to be it. What else could it be? I love how you could see the elevator activate in like the dash line that you get when using an elevator. And then I just got no boost from it. That was really cool and awesome. It's like how in EToH you can hear the elevator activate, but it doesn't do anything. Yo, good run, Lemon. I'll forgive the tower if I get back there and pass it. Yeah. There's also a bunch of notes by that say you have to beat tons. I noticed that while I was grinding tons. Yeah, it was like log 398. This tower sucks. It's quite funny, honestly. That did not just happen. What the fuck is wrong with me? I like floor 4. It's really fun. Yeah, that sucks. I don't think I'm gonna like this tower. The issue is if I face forwards, I'm probably gonna hit my head and not fit in the gap. Yeah, the bird's taking the water from me, unfortunately. So I never actually get to hydrate. It's all the bird. Yeah, it's Martlet. Martlet's taking all my water. I don't actually have a bird, it's just the sound my water bottle makes. Yeah, it was a cringy bird, actually. My water bottle's alive? Probably. How many fucking times am I gonna walk off on this tower, chat? Let's get a walk-off counter going, Crazy, when you edit this video. You did not mean to add the out of. Yeah. Walk off counter 2. It's like 5 this stream alone. I don't even know what that tower is, Udison. Do my hands feel drained? Not really. Dude, no way I walked off the same jump in a different way. What the fuck? It was a tumble off. Alright, remember the walk-off counter. I'm genuinely serious about that. Keep track of it. Alright, please, please, please. Oh my god, I learned. I think you should do it the whole like all streams, honestly. That would be interesting. Don't keep it on screen the whole time, but like make sure you add it every time I walk off. Oh my god, let's go. Dude, I don't get it. What the fuck? No, it wasn't a walk-off. I just hit the fucking wall. I don't like that jump. That jump's weird. Oh, cool. That was awesome. Yeah, real. The walk-off counter is I don't fucking know. This tower is so weird because it feels like I should be more consistent than I am. But I probably am like fine. Like I'm still pretty early into the grind, so I guess I shouldn't be as hard on myself. It's just really frustrating when I should be getting further than I am and I'm not. Like, I don't know. I feel like I should be passing 4 a lot more. I definitely shouldn't have failed 6 to what I failed, though. It's, like, actually easy. And then my PB is also fucking easy. I just missed a double jump. It's fine. I'll just become the best player and beat it now. Did it in 1 second? Okay. I beat TRT! Let's go! What'd you think? I feel like that was a pretty good impression of me beating TRT. No, it's too early to dedicate this attempt to Walmart. They'd be disappointed in me. I feel like I just watched my life flash before my eyes. Okay. Yeah, see, that can happen sometimes too, where I just simply miss the double jump. Now, that's my fault. That's called being a fucking idiot, and I need to zoom out more. I felt that more than I'd like to admit, but whatever. Looks like consistency is building up on 1 to 3 though, because that was like the 3rd time I got to 4 like very quickly. And honestly, that's a huge win in itself. That was not so much of a huge win. I think I'll give this one more go. And then I'll probably end stream. Okay, well that was my one go, I guess. Alright, well, no new PB. Another 6 run. Seems like consistency was building, so hopefully it keeps going up, and yeah. We'll see how that goes. Walk-off counter is roughly 6. I don't actually know. Abundant streaming geometry dash? Damn. Oh shit, there's someone streaming. Wait, there's someone streaming Wildly Wacky Wonders. No, that's an ad. Stop. Let's take a look at what they're doing. Because we can actually raid them. Wait, are they in the middle of the run? Because that looks like 10. Or are they just in practice place? Oh, they're just in practice. Never mind. Yeah, they're just in practice place. Okay. Alright, chat. We'll raid this person. Ant raid time. Alright, ants. We shall go march. Goodbye, chat. I shall be back tomorrow, hopefully. And then we will see a 7 run, hopefully. Hopefully. Very much hopefully. Goodbye.